By the way, community activists and housing rights defenders are seeking to tackle the country's widespread precarious and irregular housing problem. Our correspondent Clayton Khan has more.
Here in the state of Mexico, next to the freight train tracks known by migrants as the Beast, is the marginalized squatted community called Las Compuertas. Jorge Hernandez is one of the community's more than 150 residents who makes a living making and selling bricks, which are sold for approximately 60 cents each. Hernandez says a life of economic poverty and precarity has become normalized.
Since we were very young, we have been accustomed to this. We were already accustomed to this, so it had not been very difficult. We know how to survive and live with all of this.
Other community residents affirm that through collective and communal efforts, the village, one of approximately 1,000 squatted communities on the fringes of the Mexican capital, has been able to install some basic necessities and infrastructure, yet it hasn't been easy.
It's very difficult. In fact, here we don't have any support from the authorities. They do absolutely nothing. They denied us support. So we have achieved what we can, the support of the organization Techo.
The organization Techo, or Roof in Spanish, works with communities to fight for and defend basic human rights within the urban or semi-urban context.
What we interpret here is a vulnerability of one's right to the city. The right to the city is the right to have access to health, education, basic services in a democratic manner.
Although the organization is working with 35 irregular housing communities throughout Mexico, it is also accompanying nearly 400 organized communities throughout Latin America, utilizing resources to bring together housing rights activists that can exchange experience and strategy.
You can overcome, you can work. You are not just asking for more, and they give it to you. You are demanding for your rights, which are not just gifted either.
Yet, activists say the struggle for dignified housing in Mexico has a long way to go, with approximately 67% of the country's housing considered to be irregular. According to studies provided by Mexico's National Autonomous University, the country has a deficit of approximately 9 million dignified housing units in which 35 million people could live in, which equates to 1/3 of the country's population. Clay.